NBA presentation. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now Atlanta starting five. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Houston in at the three, a small forward. Now here's Alexander-Walker, 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Here's Daniels. The Spurs making their last shot. Outside, Alexander-Walker nails it from three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here is San Antonio. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Johnson a screen on Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good with the triple. On offense, here is San Antonio. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
It's such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Porzingis. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels against Curry. Shoots from 14. Daniels misses. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell, defended by Porzingis. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's Curry on the assist from Vassell.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Houston. Daniels outside. Here's Alexander-Walker. No good. Unable to win this run. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Here's the three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Up top, Castle, covered by Alexander-Walker. Offensive rebound. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Houston, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Now here's Curry. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Daniels outside. To To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They need this. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Hawks, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
San Antonio leading by 10. Curry with it. 6 points for him. There's the three. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, BA, but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready. It's been a rough quarter for them. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you.
No, you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Porzingis. And another basket for Atlanta.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Curry finds Vassell. Now Wembanyama, defended by Porzingis. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Daniels passes to Porzingis. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Castle outside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And here's Curry. 6 points for him. Wembanyama controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Porzingis. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Johnson. Hield comes in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Alexander Walker, and it's Kennard in for Daniels. Kennard finds Johnson. Porzingis surveying the floor, down low. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
And here's Curry for three. Tries again, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 22.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
To the left wing. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Houston. Now here's Okongwu. Here's Houston for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Curry. 25 points in the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Kennard outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. For three. They get it back. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Kennard. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit. Porzingis. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Back to Curry. Sochan outside to the inside and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Here's Bufkin. This one for three. No good on the shot. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. San Antonio on top, up 19. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
On the court for the Hawks. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Kennard in at the 2.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Pass to Gay. And here's Kennard. The crossover. And it's good on the lay-in.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
Here's Hield. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 21. Pass to Krejci. Here's Djorsic, guarded by Hield. Now here's Okongwu. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Okongwu. Here's Gay. Oh, he tries a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer adding fees to Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard. This team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kennard for three. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Okongwu. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 35.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
And a look at the stats for Stephen Curry. Kennard outside. Pass to Okongwu. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Behind the back and lays it in. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. They kick it out to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Curry. The three. Pure from three-point range. He's got 13.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
Daniels outside. Outside Porzingis. And here's Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from three. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Okongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Launches a three. The shot by Sochan, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Now Kennard. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And Atlanta making a change here. Houston's checked in. Clock at 2. Fires from way outside. And Atlanta misses again.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Outside, Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. The steal. Here's Sochan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, showing off that athletic ability. It's great watching Sochan finish with force.
Picked up by Okongwu. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Okongwu, the pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock to snap the cold streak. Daniels outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Count it. Curry's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Pass to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. They kick it out to Porzingis. Now here's Daniels. From downtown, drains the triple. Porzingis has got 13.
We know Porzingis has range, but wow, that's a tough shot.
Vassell outside. From deep, Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harper's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
There's a screen. Outside Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the spin. Whoa! A big finish right there!
Awesome. And one thing about Wembanyama that's crazy, he just moves so well. I mean, can run on the break for his size.
Back to Daniels. Right side Johnson. From outside the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Porzingis. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Now Johnson. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Right wing. Porzingis in the post. Wembanyama on him. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Houston. Still without a bucket. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Porzingis, high post. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
They've been doing exactly what you need to do when you're at home, piling up the wins. It's never easy to take that momentum out on the road, but they're playing good basketball right now.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Hields checked in for Vassell, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Pass to Daniels. Outside Porzingis. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Porzingis has got 7 points here in the quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for the Spurs. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks. 46 seconds left in the second. Houston passes to Porzingis. Good job in the low post. Porzingis has got 19 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Castle finds Johnson. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Daniels outside. Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by Porzingis. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had a block. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, looking at San Antonio, they're making an early statement. We're the team to beat. I know the season's a marathon.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Spurs. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Castle at the 2 with the Sell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Alexander Walker with it. Castle covering. Pass to Houston to stop the run. Buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Curry against Daniels. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Porzingis against Wembanyama. And here's Curry for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Houston, to the left side wing. Daniels outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Porzingis. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
Now Curry from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league. and Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Here's Castle. They get it back. Wembanyama. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Wembanyama's got 53 points. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Johnson, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 10.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Daniels. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Porzingis. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. From deep, Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game. There is no doubt. He's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. He shoots it. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go. Vassell's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Houston. Daniels outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 6th assist of the night. Outside, Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Vassell passes to Curry. Castle outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. Porzingis misses.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Castle finds Curry. Throws it up high. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
San Antonio.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Checking out San Antonio, They've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed. Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And San Antonio making a change here. Fields checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Kennard, he's checked in for Houston. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
From deep, Johnson, rebounded by the Spurs.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Yet another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Kennard outside. Pass to Johnson to win the drought. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 5 now.
You're keeping the defense honest. Johnson cashes in from the corner.
Wembanyama down low, guarded by Okongwu, and here's Curry for 3. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 7th assist here tonight. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Yeah, big man with point guard skills. Wembanyama is terrific at getting it to his teammates.
Johnson passes to Kennard. Daniels outside. Back to Kennard. Johnson a screen on Curry. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On offense, here are the Spurs. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Cornette's checked in for Sohan. Atlanta also making some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Johnson. Gay comes in for Alexander Walker. And Krejci subbed in for Daniels. And so it's San Antonio with it. Wembanyama, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Krejci. Still no points. Pass to Gay. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. And fourth quarter. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase that championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim